Hi, thank you for giving me this opportunity to participate in this uh, program. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Johannes Afork Almau. I was born and raised in Ethiopia, and I moved to United States in 2006. Um when I came in first, I was in California, and after a few months, I moved to Florida, and I started school in community college. I think it was in 2010, and after 2 years of staying in community college, I transferred to UCF in 2011. Uh, Currently, I'm studying electrical engineering. Uh, And I was reading my emails, I think about 2 weeks ago, and I got this email saying there's a program called Project Connect program, and we can submit our uh, an official transcript, a short video, and recommendation letters from faculty members. And uh, I had those two yesterday, the recommendation letter and the unofficial transcript. And today I'm making this video for the third criteria to be a member in this program. And I am so glad to be part of it. Um, Currently, my GPA is not that good, but as an engineering student, I believe our GPA and our final goal or mission in our life being an engineer have nothing to do with each other. In other words, I may have A, but that doesn't mean I know a lot of things, or my knowledge in the field, in the practical area, is not guaranteed to be A too. And on the other hand, having low grades like C or D uh, doesn't mean we have no idea about the field. I mean, most of the time I didn't do research, but in my belief, in my own experience, I can assure that our grades do not reflect our practical understanding of the engineering world. Anyway, my interest as an engineering student and as a future engineer is dealing with energy catching or energy fishing or energy production areas. And I didn't take many classes which deal with energy, but the basic understanding of physics, which is a core of almost every engineering and every science tells me something. I learned something there, which is basically saying energy is neither created nor destroyed. I am a very, very believer or interested in dealing with that kind of stuff. So I have about 3 or 4 missions which I would like to accomplish as an engineer in the future. The first one is, if energy is neither created nor destroyed, then at least there is a means to improve efficiency of using energy or investing energy. Nowadays most of the devices that we use are not energy efficient. The amount of energy that we use to do work compared to the amount of energy wasted in the process of using it needs those two things need to be balanced. There should be an improvement in efficiency. My brain is designing ways how we can minimize, how we can optimize the energy consumption waste ratio, how we can minimize it. That's one part or one area which I would like to deal with. Uh, and the other one is how we can also contribute as engineers or as engineering students, how we can contribute to minimize life-threatening happenings like a car accident and aircraft engine failure. And those areas are my focuses in which I can apply my engineering understanding there, so we can at least minimize problems or such sudden things happening anywhere anytime. In car and aircraft accidents, I believe there are concepts which we can apply or which we can grab from electromagnetic field areas, which actually includes waves, so which may not be exactly microwaves, but there are forces like electric field, like magnetic field. Using appropriate sources of electric field and magnetic field, I believe it is possible to mitigate or to minimize the problems happening in car accident and in plane engine failure system. I do not have a lot of knowledge, but my understanding, my belief, there is something in there which we can deal really with, which we can look into deep and figure out how we can minimize car accident and plane crash accidents. For example, if you ask me how I can do it as an engineering student, I can use force fields like magnetic and electric fields to maintain the velocity of two moving objects at the same speed. And I mean, theoretically, if you have two moving bodies by the same speed, and if there is a distance in between them while they are in motion, they cannot hit each other. So that translates to there is no crash. If they don't hit each other, then there's no crash. That happens, theoretically thinking, if you fix the speed of those two moving bodies, the speed or the velocity, which has something to do with a force in which they are being driven or being moved. If there is no force applied to them, they cannot move. If there is a force, they can move. If we fix the force that causes the motion the same, if the magnitude of the force is the same, keeping other things constant like the mass, all other things constant. I just look at the force which causes the motion of those two bodies needs to be fixed or the same for both. That may result in having the same velocity in which those two moving bodies cannot hit each other. I know there should be a lot of technical stuff which needs to be involved in there in order to make that work. It's not practically easy. Scientifically, it's okay or it's easy to see it, but practically it may not be easy. It may be difficult, but still we can work on it. And the other area which I mentioned to work on or to reduce nowadays is plane crash or aircraft accidents. In my understanding, if we use electric and magnetic field, I believe scientifically it's possible to suspend or to levitate an aircraft which is in trouble, which has a failed engine system. When the engine or the motor fails inside, it's not possible for the aircraft to stay in its normal motion. It's always gravitated towards the center of the earth, towards the surface of the earth. because of that gravitational force. So I believe if we have two forces acting in opposite direction, one up, the other down, it is possible to suspend or to levitate the plane for a certain period of time. I don't know how long, I don't know how much force we need, but it's just a question of force. One force pushing up, the other force pushing down, or sideways too. If we have like four forces acting in four different directions, one to the right, the other to the left, one up, the other down, and it's possible to create a weightless situation or an then gravitational situation in which the plane can be levitated or suspended for some time. I don't know how long, and I don't know how much force we need to use, but theoretically it is possible. It just needs a lot of conceptual application there, conceptual understanding to design the, the aircraft. But me as an engineer, I can use magnetic and electric field forces. One sourced from charge, the other sourced from electric current. So if we apply those electric fields, it may be possible to suspend or levitate the plane for some time so that we can save lives, which can be fatal accident. I mean that's my understanding. Uh, Thank you for watching, and I hope I will join this membership program soon. Thank you very much.